Morning. Quick video. So, so it's November 5th today. 2 days after the election. So, still no decision yet. But as I said in a prior video, I I know Trump is going to win based on what got revealed to me. But moving on past that now. So, what I want to talk about this morning is I told somebody about something that happened to me um, when I went to Home Depot and had an encounter with this girl there. So, and the person was kind of upset with me. So let me tell you what happened. So I went to Home Depot and was in the paint section to get some paint. So I was there waiting for the paint, the guy mixing the paint, and I saw this girl come up in the line, right? And immediately I just liked her. I saw her, look at her. I saw her face, right? Before I didn't look down at her body. I just saw her face, and immediately, our eyes met, right? So you have eye contact. I know, and you can tell when somebody like you, when a girl like you have the eye contact, the fixed, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. She's telling you that, I don't find it repulsive. I'm not gonna turn away. Give it an eye contact and look at you, and so there and obviously I'm checking her out, she's checking me out and everything. So there and so I looked, okay, so now I look down at her now, at her body, and she is obviously doing some kind of paint work, because she have like blotches of paint in her clothes, not in her skin though, or her hands, but like little spots in her clothes. I looked down at her, as people do, and I decided in my mind, you know what, I'm not going to approach this girl, I'm not going to approach her. She's very attractive, but I'm not going to approach her. Now, why did I do that? Why did I come to that conclusion? I won't approach her, right? She had on these pair of what I would describe as tights. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't like the traditional bicycle kind of or yoga pants kind of thing. It was just something stretchy. You know what I'm saying? Revealed, very revealing basically. It showed all the curves from her waist down, right? Everything. I'm like, nah, not gonna approach her. Disqualified. Yeah, I see you all rolling your eyes. No, oh my goodness, I'm disqualifying girls. You're disqualified. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna approach her. Then, so I told this to the person, and she's like, oh my goodness, that girl could be a very, very nice girl, one of the nicest girls you met, and that is true. She could be a very nice girl, and but man, at this point in my life, the video is called Did I Judge Her? And yes, I did. I looked at her and judged her based on her deportment, her clothing. I did. I judged her based on that. I said to myself, oh man, okay, I want a Christian wife. I don't want to get with somebody and they don't love God, and because they won't love me. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So so I judged her based on what she had on. That okay, she wasn't a Christian, and it's gonna be a problem, and I'm tired of telling people how to dress and how this and that. When I was that's like, I mean, you don't tell people anyway, really, but you do it like in a sermon or something, or if you're Christians, then you're told to dress, right? The Bible tells you to be modest, right? So I don't go around saying to people you ought to dress this way. I mean, I think that the Bible does that for us, right? So I see somebody, you dress the way you want to dress. Yeah, I'll judge you, but I'm not gonna approach you and say, okay, you shouldn't, nah. Maybe when I was really, really young, I would probably, do something like that. It's like, okay, I see the way you are, and I'm gonna leave you alone, So You know, I'm not going to um get with somebody and in my mind I'm thinking, okay, you're gonna tell her that the way she's dressed is not right. All right, that person, you know, like the person said, I mean, maybe that person is the nicest person in the world and should listen, but more than often they will not listen because you know the way they dress is the way they dress. They put the clothes on, they like the way they look, right, and they go out in public. They like themselves. They like, you know, that's who they are. So okay, if that's who you are, you know, then okay, then I don't like that about a person. Okay, and you know, we judge. We're all, you know, people are so, when it comes to judgment, people are so hypocritical because you judge every day too. You know, but it's just that when you judge people on some things, people get upset. Okay, but people judge me with, you know, that person judged me judging that girl. So there you go again. There's judgment, right? We look at people every day. Women in particular, women are vicious at this. Women will look at you and dismiss you, you know, for the slightest thing, and they will, and if you say something, they'll dismiss it for the slightest thing. You see, women are very judgmental. But you tell a woman that she can't wear something, and it's, you know, it's World War III, right? But women are extremely judicial when it comes to men, extremely picky when it comes to men. Okay, judge you quickly. All right. So here's where here's where I erred though. Here's where here's a problem with what I did though with not approaching her. Here's the thing though. I need to get some gospel tracks. You know. So I'm there. You see, when somebody likes you, it's easier to approach them. You know, when somebody says to you, you know, I like you, like a girl says to you with her eyes, I like you, come and talk to me, right? If you had a gospel tract, even though you don't like the way she's dressed physically, you don't like, you know, how she look, you know, the gospel is beyond all that, right? So if I had a gospel tract, or if I would have gotten out of my, I want to find a wife mode, look a girlfriend, what mode, you know what I'm saying? If I should have been like, well, go over there and talk to her about Christ, right? So this is where I heard. It's like I saw her, she's very attractive, and it's like, your brain just get foggy. It's like, so it's like, okay, I'm not going to approach her, and then that's it. No, you know what I'm saying? It should have been like, okay, if she likes me and I can go and talk to her, go talk to her about Jesus Christ. Yeah? So I need to get some nice gospel tracks. So if that happens, again, of course, with me, happens a lot. Just kidding. It doesn't happen often. No, I'm just joking. But when it happens, I should be ready to like, okay, it's harder to do a cold approach than to do a warm approach. Somebody's warm to you. Somebody's saying to you with their eyes, their body language, everything. Because I left the paint area. Okay, because we're eyeing each other back and forth, and she's saying with all her being, come and talk to me, right? So I left the paint area, right? And then I went to check out. I came back now because the checkout was right, in front or close by the paint area. You could see the paint area from the checkout area. And she actually turned her back to the line and was looking at me in the checkout, And then I'm looking at her, she's looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so a wasted opportunity on my part, and I should really put the gospel needs above my needs, right? I should be ready. Bible say, always be ready to give an answer, okay? For your faith, for your belief. Always ready to defend it. You know what I'm saying? Always be ready in season, out of season. Be instant, right? In season, out of season. Instant coffee, right? So, did I judge her? Yes, I judged her. I did. Did I was wrong to judge her? No. I was not wrong to judge her. Was I wrong to not be ready to share the gospel? Absolutely. That is where I erred right there. Not that I looked at a girl and say I won't approach. That happens every day. We all do that. But that, you know what? If I'm out there and a girl, anybody, I'm saying, is warm to me, then I should have a gospel track. Like, that's an easy conversation if somebody's warm to you. I should have a gospel track ready to say, hey, Jesus Christ is Lord. Don't you know? Good day.